What's up guys, MrGimms back again for another Dead by Daylight special video, and today we're going to be talking about Trickster's buffs. That's right, Trickster's buffs in the 4.61 bug fix patch. First off, let me just say, this is really good stuff, and the reason being is I thought we'd have to wait for the mid-chapter patch, so this is really cool. I don't know when this comes out, but it's in the 4.61 bug fix patch, so just a conglomerate of issues after a release of a patch of a DLC that they're going to fix together. So let's go through this, find out if the Trickster is indeed stronger than he actually is. I think anything will help. Good news everyone, we've prepared some changes to the Trickster in time for the 4.61 bug fix patch. You'd hope so. Our goals with these changes are to make him to feel better to play, as well as giving him a slight boost in power without feeling oppressive to play against. Keep up. Increase movement speed while throwing knives from 2.68 meters to 3.86. Right, yeah, so they've increased the movement speed throwing knives. Great. Increase main event movement speed to the same speed of 3.86. So again, an increase to his main, his big power, that's cool. This is great so far. Already they've fixed the issues where it just seems like you're lagging in a chase and you lose too much ground when you're using your power. You're being punished for using your power. It's not fun. It's not a fun mechanic. Decrease killing part cords in Caged Heart shoes effects respectively. So they have nerfed two add-ons, and we'll get to that a bit later. To help with the Trickster keep up and chase, we've increased both his maximum and minimum movement speed while throwing knives. The speed penalty from multiple knife throws is now significantly lower than before. This allows you to lose less ground while using your power and land more knives before losing sight. Yeah, exactly, because you would just literally throw knives and watch them go around a corner, and you probably, you'd just be chasing them the whole match. You fall out of chase too often and it's not good. Okay, so draw faster. Decrease wind-up time readying knives from 0.5 seconds to 0.35. Increased wind-down grace period from 1 to 1.25. This is pretty sexy as well. To make his power feel more fluid, we've decreased the time it takes to ready his power. This will both feel better to use and give you a larger window to throw knives. As you will be able to keep up in the match, better than before, the grace period before you can do a basic attack cancelling your power has been increased slightly. That's fine, as long as I can bring out my knives quicker. I think this is a good change, man. I'm happy with this as well. More control. Removed spread on... God, this one's probably one of my favorites. Removed the spread on thrown knives and greatly decreased recoil. Greatly. Can you give us some parameters on that? Initially, the Trickster launched with both spread, random, and accuracy to each knife thrown, and recoil. The recoil should have never been in. As landing multiple hits on a sporadically moving survivor can be a challenge on its own, we've removed spread and significantly decreased recoil. This will give you much more control and make your accuracy more dependent on your own skill. That's good, thank you, yes. That's what makes the Trickster fun, I think, in my opinion. Miscellaneous changes. Finally, rounding off the list with some various but still notable changes. They definitely are notable because I had a glance at this just before I did the video. Increase the initial laceration decay timer from 15 to 20 seconds. That's a big deal. It'll be a bigger deal and you'll feel it more when you're in the game. This gives you a longer window to follow up with additional blades before the laceration meter decreases. It's good, mate. It's amazing. 15 seconds does sometimes seem a little bit low. Increasing it to 20 seconds is great. They could have had a built-in mechanic here, but that's a topic for another day. Decreased post-main event cooldown from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. Good. An iridescent photo card can now injure survivors. I just came off the heels of one of the most stressful games last night. Thank you to my admin Simsy for that. But now you can injure survivors as well with that same iridescent photo card. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. All these changes listed above are planned for the 4.61 bug fix patch. Thank you everyone who left us constructive feedback. As we've done with other killers, we'll be monitoring the Trickster's performance and making further updates if necessary in a later update. I'm going to give that an upvote. Yeah, so basically, I'm pretty happy with the changes. They all seem to be, chopping off the fat of this entire killer, because this killer really suffered from his own power, his time to do things, and just watching survivors run away and get around a corner over yonder. You know what I mean? It just wasn't enough for him. Paired that with his slow movement speed, which I did have a feeling, I didn't say it, but I had a feeling that they weren't going to touch up on the speed just with some of the recent feedback that they've received. I've noticed they've just been sort of disacknowledging the fact that they're going to make him a normal moving speed killer, which is a bit of a shame, but maybe that would have been too strong. I don't know. I don't test this game, and clearly neither do they. And I need to end this with saying, why didn't you just test this initially? Surely you would have played with each other in QA, I guess, and you would have realized he wasn't strong. Makes you think what kind of killers they have playing at behavior. I don't expect them to be amazing in their game, but it's pretty easy to understand he was weak. But anyway, I'm not sure when the bug fix is getting released, but he's getting fixed, so I'm going to be happy with that, I guess. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope this was informative and helpful for yourself, and rest assured, the Trickster is getting some pretty good changes, and I think he'll be a more viable killer. Do I still think he's going to be amazing? Not really. Do I think he'll be on par with maybe an average tier? Maybe. I guess I have to test him and find out. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the stream for Home Sweet Home tonight. See you later.